Constantine on this. Could it be?
It could be demonic possession, I suppose.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, because let's not stay inside the box. Let's get outside the box. Let's put on our thinking caps and see what's going on here. I mean, this could be any number of things. It can't just be the antibiotics. It's got to be something different. Maybe someone has a voodoo doll of some sort.
That would be ideal, because realistically, think about the scenario. You're sitting there, you're not feeling well, you have a fever, your friend says, here, take this antibiotic, it'll help you feel better. And just thinking in general, with all the antibiotics some of us have taken in their lives, realistically, what's the worst that could happen? If I have an infection, it'll kill it quicker. Okay, so I take the antibiotic, and then it tastes like burning.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden, what's the worst that can happen? Oh, you can burn from the inside out.
My skin starts to melt off. Just say no to antibiotics.
Well, maybe, do we not know if this friend whose house she was at, did she happen to have the Ark of the Covenant nearby, and she just happened to walk?
Isn't that supposed to be in a warehouse somewhere with a bunch of other random miscellaneous wooden crates?
Yeah, well, these things tend to happen. Mistakes are made.
It got shipped to her instead of the antibiotics. Hey, I ordered a new couch. It looks like the Ark of the Covenant.
Oh, well.
Sit on it.
Yeah. Hey, let's sit on it. Ah!
Ah!
Hey, that's peculiar.
I'm burning alive. Oh, that wasn't the Ark. It was those antibiotics you just took.
Whoops. Wow. Medical science. Saving us one burned, charred flesh being at a time. So moving on to something equally ridiculous. North Korea, Shane, seems to be quite perturbed with us.
Well, it doesn't even seem to be North Korea. Here, let me pull up my article here just so that I can make sure that I'm relaying accurate information.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't want to offend the North Koreans. Right. We don't want to piss off the North Koreans any more than they're already pissed off at.
Yeah, because they have the ability to actually do anything.
Yeah, really. What are they gonna do?
Right.
Next thing you know, the station goes completely dead.
Oops. I guess they finally got the internet in North Korea.
Showed us, didn't they? They finally finished eating all that tree bark, got the internet, and now they're destroying mankind. Frickin' tree bark people. Oh my goodness. And this is all because of an upcoming movie.
Yes, this all actually has to do with the new movie called The Interview, which is releasing this holiday season. And for those of you who don't really pay attention to that stuff, it is the movie about the group of people who try to assassinate the North Korean leader.
Yeah, the CIA hire a talk show host and his producer because Kim Jong-un,
something like that.
Yeah, Kimmy John, Dennis Rodman's best friend, Kimmy John.
Right.
Is a big fan of James Franco and Seth Rogen, who teamed up previously in the Pineapple Express. From what you see in the previews, James Franco is the show host, and and Seth Rogen is his producer. He's a big fan of the show, invites the guys out to North Korea to hang out, and the CIA wants them to kill Kimmy John, by putting some sort of super poison in his hand. And, of course, hilarity ensues because, James Franco decides to touch his face with the poison hand. Very interesting. Personally, the movie doesn't look all that funny to me. But...
Right, and even so, the premise is... And see, this is another good example of the PC police on the rise. Okay, who really cares? And I guess the argument could be made if somebody made a movie about assassinating Obama, then people would find it a lot funnier than assassinating Kim Jong-un. But that's besides the point.
Train going by. Well, here's my thing. And I saw one of the guys on my football team, Monadnock Marauders, shout out. One of the guys on my football team actually put something up on Facebook that said Barack Obama managed to end 2 wars, kill Osama bin Laden, and get gas to go down to $2.50 a gallon again. Yet still, he is the subject of all the wrong in this country. It's kind of weird when you think about it. But That's
Wait, what wars did he end?
I don't know. I guess they're like saying, hey, he got the troops out of Iraq, but there's still a few
Which left Iraq wide open to IS fighters who were going in there to scavenge the weapons of mass destruction that were left over because we never cleaned up after our mess because we were too busy getting Obama out. Or, oops, Freudian slip. Obama was too busy getting the Iraqis.
Yeah, but he had that other guy killed, Osama bin Laden killed. And hey, gas is cheap now.
He didn't kill Osama bin Laden.
I know SEAL Team 6 did it, but hey, he signed the paper.
Okay, well, if Mr. Obama is so great and could have dropped our gas prices, I'm just saying in response to this guy's Facebook post.
Yeah.
So, that's all fine and good, and thank you for lowering the gas prices that the government really has no control over. But yeah, if that was the case, wouldn't it have been nice if he did it, say, 7 years ago?
Well, he can only do so much, Shane. He's only one black man. It takes 5 black men to win the NBA title, okay? One black man can only do but so much. Come on. He inherited a mess, Shane. What do you want?
Not to have to pay taxes because I don't have health insurance. And he won't give me Obamacare, so he sucks. He's mean.
Selfish, big-eared galoot.
Right?
So anyway, is it now you said off the air that apparently this is why Sony has been hacked because of this movie?
Yes. This is from the BBC News. So they tend to be a little bit more broad-viewed than the American media, and they're the ones that pointed out that the Sony attacks were a result of this. And it says, in this article, hackers targeting Sony Pictures have threatened to attack U.S. cinemas showing the studio's film, The Interview. The group, calling themselves the Guardians of Peace, I wonder which one's the raccoon, mentions the 9/11 attacks in their warning, claiming the world will be full of fear. The hackers also released more data stolen from Sony's computer networks. It is believed the attacks were triggered by Sony's new film, a comedy that features a plot to assassinate North Korea's leader, Kim Jong-un.
Kill me, John,
got it. Remember the 11th of September 2001? We recommended you keep yourselves distance from the places at the time, the hacker group wrote in a message on Tuesday. If your house is nearby, you'd better leave, they added. Whatever comes in the coming days is called by the greed of Sony Pictures Entertainment.
Okay, I have to say this. Why do all these hacker groups say that we're doing it for peace?
They're not. They're just doing it to get their rocks off.
Yeah, this does not seem very peaceful. So does this mean then that a single mother who's been working her ass off to be able to take her kid to go see the re-release of Frozen or Big Hero 6, or a guy that's trying to get some butt by taking his girl to go see the awful Hunger Games Mockingjay movie because Mockingjay was like the suckiest book of the whole series, or some nerd that wants to go see The Lord of the Rings on Christmas. So these people have to suffer because these are, you know what, I'm going to say something that's going to sort of push the boundaries, so forgive me. But these people have to suffer because these dickless moron hackers think that they have to get their point across by hacking movie cinemas and saying if you live near these places or don't go to these places because we're going to do something. How is this not just like the quote-unquote protesters in Ferguson saying, do the right thing or there's going to be consequences? How is this not a form of terrorism?
Oh, it is. There's no doubt about that.
Well, Well, then do something about it. Like, honestly, now granted...
Well, see, hackers are so hard to find now with, like, how sophisticated they'd be. Like, you can bounce your signal all over the place. It's not as easy as, like, tracing, like, a phone call or something.
The CIA, all these intelligence agencies are made up of some of the elite hackers anyway. The government or private security places find these people who do these righteous hacks. They find them, they hire them to insane salaries so they can get them to do what they want in cyberspace to catch people like this. Get them on it. Get the super spook cyberware squad out there.
The hacker mod squad.
Exactly. This is absolutely ridiculous. Now, granted, I'm not saying that I'm not enjoying seeing Sony go what they're going through with these hacks. I love finding out that, they recognize that they're screwing up Spider-Man and that the rights are probably at some point going to revert back to Marvel, or that they're just going to do a huge crossover thing because they don't know what the hell to do with Spider-Man, or all the other litany of stuff that come up on Facebook that's getting out about Sony. I don't mind that, but come on. So you're going to hack movie
theater? Yeah, I think Disney should take back Spider-Man with the rest of Marvel.
I agree.
Disney actually physically own Marvel now? Didn't they buy the whole freaking thing?
Yeah, they own Marvel and they own Star Wars. Disney owns everything, damn near.
Disney rules the world, and he's laughing from his cryogenically frozen tube.
He's in there laughing right now. Actually, he's had the surgery that now he looks just like Mickey Mouse. He's like, ha ha! My evil plan is finally complete! Ha ha!
I now rule the world! Ha ha!
Now I'm gonna rule the world! Ha ha! Look at this, Minnie! Suck it, bitch! I'm the ruler of the world! Ha ha! It sucks, though. I mean, so these hackers are just gonna ruin everyone else's Christmas just to get a point across.
Mm-hmm.
Does that not make you a selfish douchebag? How does that not make you a selfish douchebag?
Well, they are a selfish douchebag, and realistically, I don't even know who these people are, but, I mean, apparently their reaction is going to be more fierce than Kim Jong whatever. I mean, parts of North Korea don't even have electricity. Like, realistically, what is North Korea going to do about it? Nothing. They're going to have to sit there and take it, just like Russia.
They're going to shake their fists at the sun and say, I'll get you next time, you rotten kids. And other than that, nothing happens. So these people are all mad. So you know what? Fine. If it makes you feel better, then Bollywood, those horrible Hindu movies, let them do a movie about assassinating Barack Obama then. Fine. Let's just...
I would pay to see that movie. I mean, that's horrible. How dare you say such a thing?
I'm black. I can say whatever I want. I can't be racist and I can't be wrong because I'm black. So there.
That's right. And I can just agree with you, because if I didn't, then I'd be racist.
Pretty much, yeah. By the way, thanks for enslaving my people, dick.
No problem.
All right. Oh, and you know what? As we're almost up on the break. But with that being said, of this holiday season, this is also the time of Hanukkah. So ensure you put on your yarmulke and celebrate Hanukkah. If you are a Gentile, you probably should not put on a yarmulke. Otherwise, you'll probably start to burn from the inside when you take your pill for your random illnesses of,
I want to know, what's interesting about the article is they're not releasing what the name of the pill was. I want to know what that antibiotic was, so I make damn sure that I never take the fucking thing.
I'm serious. Like, there he goes, another one. It's like, seriously, if my kid has an ear infection, I don't want him taking a pill that's going to burn him from the inside out.
I think people burning from the inside out justifies a swear.
Yeah, you're burning me from the inside out. Yeah, but we're burning out the infection. But at what cost? My God.
We burned out the infection, and apparently she was part of her problem, so it burned her out too.
Yeah, exactly.
This person is cleansed.
That's almost like when I was a kid and I first heard about AIDS, and I said, why don't they just put bleach in the people's blood and it'll heal them? Like, yeah, it'll kill AIDS, but at what cost? We'll be right back. We're up against the break. We'll be right back on the Tanndemonium radio show. It's been pure Tanndemonium. former Turtle Monsters, now Tanndemonium enthusiast. It is I, Brian Tan, your former favorite comedy man.